I'm wondering how an individual was able to access the home of someone so prominent. Was there any security in place there? How was he able to open the door of this home?
What I can tell you is that there was no security present and that he was able to break the window to a glass door to gain entry into the home.
And that is one of the most dumbest things that I've heard in my freaking life. That doesn't make any sense. Because the guy casted a jutsu to enter the house from the inside, and he went into the house. Weird, right? How can an intruder break the door to enter your house from the inside? Nobody is gonna talk about that. Nobody's gonna clarify that.
Quick, shoot.
I'm sure somebody's gonna tell me that the security guard, other than those that went with Nancy Pelosi to the White House, he was kinda sleeping at the right exact moment, and there's no footage.
If you see something that's great, you gotta respect it.
Just call the guy Paul Epstein. What the heck is this? So to clarify what is happening for the people that don't know, let Tucker Carlson explain it to you, even if you hate him.
Highly unsurprising thing about David DePappy. He's also an illegal alien. Today, Fox's Bill Melugin learned that DePappy, who is originally from Canada, has long overstayed his visa, so he is currently in this country illegally. So to restate, the perpetrator in this violent crime against Paul Pelosi is a mentally ill, drug-addicted, illegal alien nudist who takes hallucinogens and lives in a hippie school bus in Berkeley with a BLM banner and a pride flag out front. So take those uncontested facts and let them rattle around your brain for a moment until a recognizable pattern emerges. What does this sound like to you? If you guessed, this is obviously a textbook case of homegrown right-wing extremism, well then obviously you've been watching a lot of cable news today.
Look at this 911 call.
Special call medic 56, location 2640 Broadway.
A priority 910, 2640 Broadway, cross of Scott and Normandy. 14-hour copy. RP stated that there's a male in the home and that he's going to wait for his wife. RP stated that he doesn't know who the male is, but he advised that his name is David and that he is a friend. RP sounded somewhat confused. Control over back and copy.
I was like, man, this is like kind of good. I ain't even gonna lie.
So that's interesting. You call 911. Supposedly you are talking in secret code, which is interesting. Sometimes you do that to save your life. And you identify the person as a friend. But then at the same time, comes a report, there seems to be another person that opened the door for the police so they can enter. Interesting. And when they see you with a hammer and the other guy with a hammer, naked, Paul Pelosi, for some odd reason, isn't ready for what is happening, and the
DePappy
grabs the weapon, hit him in the head. And I'm like, that's interesting. Or it's fabricated, or this guy is very fast for a nudist or whatever he is. It's weird. There's so many things missing and nobody is bothering clarifying everything. Kinda weird that the weirdest guy in the neighborhood that nobody wants to talk about or wants to engage him or whatever in a normal daily life is saying, that's a crazy guy, I don't want to be near him.
Or a couple weeks.
Do you know how long he stayed during that a couple months ago?
No, we try to just avoid them at all costs.
Okay.
Until they, bother us.
Okay, but so the last time you saw him was a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
And he was here for a few days?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything strange about him or anything that stood out?
There's something strange about the whole household.
This is gonna get taken off the internet.
The entire household is very, very strange.
How about him?
He is birds of a feather with akin to them. So they are just, nudist drug abusers, and that's who gravitates toward them.
Now everybody is popping up, oh my God, I bet he's a Republican. That's why he attacked him. And I'm like, wait. It just doesn't make any sense. When you just look deeper and deeper, and it feels like I'm getting lost in information, and maybe that is what people want us to believe. That we are lost and we don't know the facts.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
But by reading tweets, I'm surprised how people are thinking about this. You got this Tim Young. The only people who believe that it was a MAGA Republican and not Paul Pelosi's male lover in an underwear who hit him with a hammer are the ones that still wearing a mask alone in their cars. By that he means people that keep watching the news and only believe the news and only believe statistics and disregard all their anecdotal feelings. Yes, those people. It's weird that you're gonna be like, that's a Republican. Then I'm like, yo, Evan Yemini, how will you know when the Paul Pelosi conspiracy theory becomes latest conspiracy facts? Easy. The mainstream media will suddenly stop talking about it. Yes, I'm used to that too. No, don't talk about it. Well, especially when Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube might silence the comment and you're gonna be, nobody is talking about it. We're safe, so it's cool. The general population has no opinion. Chad, Bill, Marie, Badaboom report per iSource that the suspect in an attack on Pelosi, David Pepe, is in the US illegally as a long-time visa overstay. Then, of course, Donald J. Jr. Trump is gonna say, wait, so you're saying if we actually enforce our immigration laws in California, Paul Pelosi attacker wouldn't have been here to commit an offense? But this is common sense. I told my wife, if I was fighting with a guy and he took the hammer, hit me in the head, and I was half naked, what is the first thing that you're gonna say? Oh my God, poor my husband? Or you're gonna say, why are you fighting a man in your freaking underwear? By the way, where's the security footage? That is what she would say. Ben Shapiro, media narratives. Skeleton almost murdered by the Bernie supporter. That's a crazy guy. Kavanaugh family style pro-abortion criminal. This is a crazy guy. Pelosi attacked by hammer-wielding career nudist and drug addict. This is an evil Republican rhetoric at work. I'm not saying that evil doesn't exist at both sides.
It's been like that for a minute.
But when you work so hard to make one side look different, I'm curious why you were so dedicated. So moral of the story is, as Tim Pool suggested, you either believe a far-right Q cultist sought to murder Nancy Pelosi and mercilessly beat his husband Paul, or you believe Paul let in a gay leftist prostitute for sex but fight broke out over drugs and beat Paul with a hammer after beating him with his hammer. So all I can say for now, unless I don't see the footage and they tell me the footage is hidden, I will never believe this guy is right-wing. Very simple.
You ain't got the answers, man.
I want to see what the heck is happening. I'm not gonna believe something that never happened, because I can also say then it was orchestrated. We don't have the proof, right? So if you want to shame people for something that we've never seen, I think you're gonna have a problem, because most people already don't trust you in this freaking situation. But let's see what's going to happen. If I find more news, I will let you know. Like, share, the usual, and see you guys next time. Peace.